What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Long time no see.
Yeah, man. Your boy checking in, man, checking in. Victor Newman here.
And your boy OG Scrope.
Yeah, man. We talking about the situation here with the outcome of Mr. Child's not guilty verdict.
And we definitely approaching this from
Try to be non-biased.
non-biased
as
every
possible.
angle, you know what I'm saying? Exercise a little empathy. I mean, definitely no sympathy, but a little empathy. Try to, look at it from every angle, but keep in mind to be sensitive to the family and always, show regard to Cyrus,
Yeah, man. God bless the Cyrus, man. That's an unfortunate situation. And I swear it ain't had to be that way. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But man, like I said, this situation here, man. So many ways to look at the situation, man. Because we have to be, I guess, the devil's advocate at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to touch on a whole bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? And just try to see what we can do to make sure that it don't happen again. You know what I'm saying? More so because like I said, it's a very sad thing, and prayers to the family, man. But it ain't nothing that you could do really that's gonna bring the young king back, and all that shit.
But with that, we wanna dive into this whole situation. I mean, in depth as possible as far as taking a look at it, like discussing solutions and also, different situations we can do as far as a community to combat this type of stuff, man. Everybody can have the same solution. Go ahead, burn down your own community. You know what I mean? But that ain't gonna get us nowhere. But having to start all over again. So tonight we want to sit and talk about the situation itself in depth and try to look at different outcomes. Look at the situation from every angle.
Yeah, man. 'Cause in this situation here, man, if you're a parent and you raising a black son out here, I mean any black child for that matter, because y'all seen what Mr. Child did to the young ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to the other lady who he I guess accused of stealing some beer or something, and her and her counterpart that left, and he let off shots and all kind of stuff, man. So I just don't get this here. But that's another thing that people don't really realize, though. When you go into a jury trial and you go into jury trial for murder, it's so crazy that they can bring up all the Cyrus pictures of Instagram and all that stuff there, but you can't legally bring up the
Past him
the
at
track
all.
record of
You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
At all.
Child, and that's crazy.
And that's a law in South Carolina, as his mother spoke on, actually on the news, like that's an actual law.
That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I don't get it, but
More or less, I'm starting to feel like this case here is it's a case of a tragic situation that can create something different because these laws got to be reviewed because it's plain and simple that a lot of these laws are actually tailor fit to affect only a certain people. You know what I'm saying? And we already know who that certain people
I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all already know what it is. I mean, it's tailored to keep us in a situation where it's the oppressor. Them laws come from the oppressor.
Yeah.
Y'all go back in history, man. Every time a joker came up with something, it was a brother that invented the red light, and it was a European that came up with the traffic ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like every time we come up with something, man, it's gonna find a way to. And they took all that beforehand. You know what I'm saying? But still, yet when you come up with that type of stuff, it's just everything to go against us, and we already know that. That's why the black on black and the nonsense that we go through already is just hindering us so bad.
Yeah. I mean, like
that's the bad part.
Yeah, and that leads directly to this part right here. Like, what about our community and our city that a 14-year-old who described by many people as a decent young man, what type of fear does he live on a day-to-day basis? He had to carry a firearm. Like, it's brought up in the trial. To me, technically, it's irrelevant because of the fact that the young man didn't pose a threat to me, no imminent danger whatsoever. And I don't know anybody that's fleeing. I'm talking about running and get to running 130 yards. That's a threat. You know what I mean? Truth matter, I'm not chasing anybody 130 yards for any reason.
My thing is, even when you think of when I hear the chase from 130 yards, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, how here? Who is this man? He must be, damn, Mr. Child. He must be Mr. Miyagi. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, that's a whole football field and some.
Chain. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you run around a young boy.
Yeah.
A young boy, he vibrant, he agile, he get and he scared.
Yeah.
He getting it.
Yeah.
He got them getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you ran him down, bro. Like, that's a whole other thing.
And I think with that comes more or less now that the case, everything, the case is public knowledge. Like, a lot of us need to get into that case file and like really look at it, because more or less I feel like they're leaving out the fact, because I don't think, honestly, like you said, physically, I don't think Mr. Child chased anything down. But I think that son,
that's a whole other thing.
And they say he said he fired, and then this is not no justification for Rick Child whatsoever.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Because
he ran behind him 130 yards.
Yeah, some
and
people deserve to be under the jail.
In the state of South Carolina and in a lot of places, man, so a joker can break in your house, man, and if he turned to exit out the door, you can't shoot him. You hit in the water when you do that. So that's
because he didn't pose no present danger, man.
I don't get it. And looking at the video, he ain't even caused no danger. No. The man really got treated like menace to society. Like on some hurry up and buy or get the hell up out of here.
As soon as he walked in the store,
boy got the hell up out the store, man.
Right.
Like, honestly.
And this thing. It's really this thing that he previously brandished a firearm at the son. This is the what's been said. He previously brandished a firearm at the son. My whole question is, if he previously brandished a firearm, why y'all let him in the store?
Yeah, he should have been banned from the store. Period.
So was it you let him in the store so a situation could happen?
And that's what boy, you on something. You on something. Because that ain't no different than me or you. Mm-hmm. And one of the chaps gonna tell you that a joker just did that to them.
Yeah. Just
as well you don't talk to your chap, your wife know.
Right.
And y'all don't look at the camera.
Yeah.
Y'all, you know which one it is.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something to him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna show him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't do that to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, and that could have been that case. Cause like I said, why was he not banned from the store if that didn't happen prior?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
And in my mind, man, I think like the same way, you know, like people all with all this fuck lot. I don't like, you know, we talk about. I don't even see a lot ain't got shit to do with this. The man did his job. Only thing I see, only thing I feel about when it comes to that situation with Lot, I feel like the same way he holding these clubs accountable for different type of shit. He should have been holding Rick Child the same because Rick Child got he got a lot of violence going on.
But like I said. And that goes back to the fact of the matter, when you're in that murder case, man, you can't bring up the past for some reason. Yeah. You know? And I don't know if that's everywhere, but in the state of South Carolina, you can't bring up them past incidents that happened at that same store. You know? And that was a whole bunch of neglect and all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for some reason, while you're on trial for murder, they cannot bring up that stuff. Now, the judge may can see it, but the jury is not privy to that information. You know what I'm saying? All they going on is the information that is at what hand and what stands at hand. You know what I'm saying? And I really feel like, you know, peace and respect to everybody that's doing the protest. Yeah. But I saw a post, man, that was taken down, and it was from an attorney or either some part. It was some part of law enforcement or attorney,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, ain't nobody been with Miss Belton got there for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody, but
Right.
they say that the courthouse was packed up at the same time.
Yeah.
And when some reason he took the post down right after somebody got to sharing it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he had the nerve to say that. You know what I mean? And like I said, they say the courthouse was packed, but I think all that protest and that 1,000 people deep from one store to the other should have been at the courthouse, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think we dropped the ball on that one. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? As far as that point.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still gonna look like what the hell.
Yeah.
The young man was a trap, and like he was aggressively profiled for whatever matter. Well, let's say if it was something previous, he shouldn't have been allowed in the store
At all.
But like I say, you start him at the store, you start him at the door, made him turn around, take his book sack off, put it on the ice machine.
Yeah.
And then your wife went around there playing around like she
Doing something
doing some job, but she really
Hurry up
on the
and
other
buy it.
aisle watching. Like you say, Minister
Yeah.
Society all over again
Yeah.
in 2026. I think that was 96. Damn,
Yeah.
that was shit.
Before then.
It probably before then, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, harassed a little man, and it looked like he just. Y'all will see the video here. If you hadn't already showed it, I'm not sure where I put it at. To be honest with you, But I guess it's gonna be right after this because I don't want to look foolish, But you can see the video, man, here and see that the young brother took the water, put it in his hand. He had 4 water, and he sat there, and it's like he checked his pocket. It looked like he checked his pocket, like God damn, they got all the way up here. And it's sad to say, but I do it. I do it.
Yeah.
And I do it.
Yeah.
And I hate to admit it. I do it. I get up in the store and pick up all kinds of shit and left the whole wallet at the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no money at all on me.
Right.
And, it happens like that. But just like I said, the harassment from the start.
Yeah.
And then when he got back up there to go get his book sack, you got the son behind the counter put pressure on the issue talking about the bottle. You got no bottle in your pocket. And the boy answered the boy, you sat there and watched the whole thing. But one the boy was picking up water.
Water.
And it been hot or something, and
98 water.
A water though, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And whatever your wife went in, whatever the wife went back and told the husband, because he was nowhere in sight.
Right. Yeah. You can see him.
She went back with her little ass, you know what I'm saying? And she sitting in court and be looking all crazy, but she the one really caused this. To me, the wife caused this because the son was working at the register. The husband must have been back over there stocking or something. And he was doing something in the office.
And she was super aggressive
yeah,
the time he
she
walked
was
through the
so
door.
aggressive on the young man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when the situation happened where the son said something, while he's saying something, he holding him up, while she go run and tell the dad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the young man just casually walked out the store, man. He walked out the store. He did nothing.
And the thing that kills me about that is, right, you run to go get your husband to aggressively, 2 grown men approach, regardless of what the intentions were. I mean, regardless of what it is, what can your approach be to with a 14-year-old child, the 2 grown men?
That's why I'm thinking that it's so. That's why I'm getting to the point where like it's so racially profiled. So much racial profiling going on, and it's such a racial issue because he done had this situation too many times before, and like the other 3 times, bro, it's always a black individual.
Yeah,
it was a group of young girls.
And that's my question. That's my question to whatever board allows these permits for these stores or whatever. Like, why would y'all allow someone that clearly has a hatred for their community to even own something in their community? Like,
but
in the community actually ain't this.
When I see the thing about it is, people get them grants and whatever the hell when they come over here, man. People down there come over here with a brand new Social Security number.
Yeah, everything.
So it ain't screwed up like the average joker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jokers is screwed up, I ain't gonna say from birth, but middle age. You know what I'm saying? When it's hard time, man, if the lights get cut off in mama name, the bitch going to your name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And that's neither here nor there, but they come over here with a fresh slate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, they take that they take that know-how from their kinfolk. That's another thing about it. Our people ain't gonna give you that know-how. They'll let you screw your credit up with the capital one. You know what I'm saying? But going to try a business venture, you know what I'm saying? So them people there come over here and holler at their kinfolk, and they tell them all the muscle like, if and they ain't already set up.
Yeah,
you know
and 9 times 10, a lot of times they set up.
That's the bad part, about that. Like I said, but that's neither here nor there. At this time with the Cyrus Mac, it's just like, we got to stop patronizing those spots.
Yes, we do.
That's the main part.
And that's the whole thing.
We gotta stop patronizing them old racist jokers that don't appreciate your dollar. It's so many, and they ain't the only one. It ain't about
scam you. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you just touched on, you know what I'm saying, the in and out situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these people come in our community, get their dollars from us, and treat our people like shit.
Like nothing.
You know what I'm talking about? It's obvious your child can possibly lose their life going to the store without you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It happened. It happened.
And it's something. And I don't know.
It happened, though. Going to the store without an adult present, like, that's what happened. I mean, and it's sad to say, but he was scrutinized and picked on for the time he hit the door.
Yeah.
And if it was just that matter, the way he done did all this before, he done pulled, he done brandish on your son or whatever. He done been a problem at the store. He shouldn't be allowed in the store.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I look like you set it up to put him in a bad situation so you can do him something.
Yeah.
Cause you on some free body, you know what I mean? You on some free unalive type situation, cause it's just that easy.
Yeah.
When
because it's one of us. Cause he know he had a chance. He had a good chance of getting off because it's one of us.
Oh God, man! Had the situation had been reversed, had it been one of our stores, and it would have been a little Asian joker, or anybody else, especially European.
Man, listen.
You gonna especially shot him in the back? We ran him down and shot him in the back.
To us?
Man, please. We'll turn this into an aggressor real fast.
Oh yeah.
He is no longer the aggressor when he turns to lead the store. He on foot walking. He is no longer the aggressor. And then when y'all holler whatever you holler, he took off running, scared for his life.
Yes.
And y'all ran him down.
Imagine going to the store to get you some water and realize you running for your life. Ain't even live like it. Ain't even live like it.
He had the book sag on. He might have been coming out of school, man. Like, now come on. The boy trying to get a cold drink of water. I said, God damn, I ain't got no money. Put the water back. I'm damn, what you thought, And then that goes to another topic, man, that's not really for here right now, but we got to touch on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to stop these children from running around here with these motherfucking hoodies and these motherfucking tracksuits on.
Got to.
When it's got darn
70,
80, 90 degree
they
weather.
look at like that's the outfit. They look at like that's the outfit.
But at the same time, and you already know you consider, I'm talking, that's the profile outfit. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say, but it's going to be a whole lot more Trayvon Martin shit going on, especially when they're young and grown and walk around here toting firearms.
And they see they can do something and get away with it.
That was always the fall for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have a phone in your hand and they fire a little young man up. They've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
So think about it now that all the young men that got firearms, like, there's no reason that we're not touching on that matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to point the finger, man, but we got to get back to checking the boot sacks, dog. We got to get back to checking the bedroom.
Invading privacy.
Yeah, it's not such thing. It was no locked doors in my mama's house. I closed the door and all that there, but locking the door, and she couldn't. And it's like no random chick, you know what I'm saying? But if she ever just come to that door and this motherfucker lie, she finna cut the food. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna make me go in there and check. When your ass go to school or when you go down the street, I'm going in there to check that out. She going to. If there's gonna be some profiling going on, it needs to happen.
And for single parents, it's even harder. You got to because you don't have the other parent to help you check, so you got to double check.
And then that's when it goes also to the big homies and the big brothers or whatever down the street, man. If and you know that, they're a little bit more open with you than they're gonna quite naturally than they're gonna be with the parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you actually see how they're moving, bro. So if you're not taking the time to give him no guidance on why he walking in the store with that thing hanging off his hip like that. Why he letting everybody know that he got a firearm like that. Like, you just, and I hate that because I see so many of our peers, bro. That's it ain't the mamas out there, dog. Like the mamas be trying their best, but they got to work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, you know, a mama or son situation don't always be. You know, he